receive the mark. The mark everybody is receiving is the literal mark of the beast. The question becomes then, how does Satan pull it off? It's easy. All governments are run by Satan, and each government forces its citizens to make contracts with Satan through your birth certificate, your ID, or your driver's license. And I did this years ago, but I'm doing it again because new people are on the site and new people don't know. And also Social Security. So again, you're making contracts with Satan, receiving the mark through your birth certificate, your ID or driver's license, and also Social Security. In order to do banking, you have to now have 3 forms of ID. They want to make sure you're doing business with Satan. That way you're going to hell. Revelation 13:17. In order that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And we're going to explain that. And don't listen to Gentiles who don't know, who are putting out this misinformation, because they're all going to hell. The majority of them are. The money you use is Satan's. It states, in God we trust. But what God? You see the Eye of Horus on there, and you see all type of satanic stuff. You see the satanic all-seeing eye on it, and the pyramid, and all kinds of satanic hidden occult writings printed on each bill, letting you know that you're receiving that mark every time you receive the damn money. And each nation is known as the beast nations, if you don't know. And these kings are called the beast, if you don't know. So you're receiving the mark of the beast, besides Israel, evident on it. Each dollar bill, 50s, 100s, 20s, which is the image and mark of the beast. You can receive the mark in multiple ways, not only just money, but in a lot of other ways as well. Anytime you do business, buy, sell, or trade with the government, you're receiving a mark. The name of the beast. How do you get the name of the beast? Well, if you look at your birth certificate, your Social Security number, and your ID or driver's license, you'll notice that they all are in capital letters. Because when you are born, your governing bodies give you an alternate demonic a demonic name, which is your actual name, but in capital letters, called a fictitious business name, or a fictitious name, but it is business because it's the only way you're going to live is you do business with the devil, which in reality is creating a demon to do business for you all your life. And you are claiming to be that demon in capital letters. That is not you. That is called the straw man, or the fictitious man. Fictitious definition, not real or true, being imaginary or having been fabricated. So watch this. A fictitious business license is what you need to do business in the city, right? And any type of business and everything has something to do with something that is not real or true, being imaginary or having been fabricated, which is a lie and which is false. And anybody dealing in a lie or falsehood is going to hell. The devil knows exactly what he's doing. He's a slick son of a bitch. Your name in capital letters is not really you, it's the demon. So when they say, is that you on the driver's license? You say, that's my picture. The demonic capital letters are not me. That's a fictitious, alternate demon. Every time you say it, they're going to look at you crazy, but it's the truth. You can't really tell people the truth because the devil has already got everything set up for you. Anyway, it is not really you, it's the demon, and that you agree to do business with when you sign your literal name on the devil's contract, your birth certificate, license, or Social Security. It's why they make you sign your signature on everything and everywhere you go, because contract is binding in the eyesight of God. To show God on the day of judgment that you constantly did business with the devil, and there is so much more to this, but I'm trying to make it simple enough for you to understand it. You remain to stay cursed for as long as you do business with the devil. So in a recent video, I told the people who sold their souls to the devil to give everything the devil gave them back. Give it all back in order to break the contract and the spell. A contract is not binding if you are not in your right mind, and you possibly could never be in your right mind to do such a deal. But why give it all back? Because you remain to be cursed for as long as you do business with the devil. And you remain to go to hell for eternity doing business with the devil. Mark 12:14. And when they were come, they said unto him, Master, we know that thou art true and carest for no man, but thou regardest not the person of men, but teachest the way of God in truth. So you don't give a damn how men feel, you just teach the truth. And like I said, Jesus taught sternly like me. People don't understand that. You know, you're looking for some softy. Is it lawful to give tribute to Caesar or not? So this is what they asked in Christ. Shall we give or shall we not give? But he, knowing their hypocrisy, said unto them, Why tempt you me? Bring me a penny, that I may see it. And they brought it. And he said unto them, Who is the image? That's the beast. Whose is the image and subscription on it? See? Who is it? And they said, Caesar. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Give back to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, which is the devil, which is the beast, and to God the things that are God's. So he's saying, whatever is Caesar's is not God. That belongs to the devil. Give the devil his money back. For as long as you're dealing with the technology, and I know this, the computer, I just try to use it for the good. As long as you're dealing with the money, the technology, the city, the state, the local, the federal, you're dealing with the damn devil. And y'all should hear me out with this. Really, go start doing research on what I'm saying here so that you know that I'm true. So you hear me say I got rid of all my bank accounts, which I did. I was deep in it in a minute because I have my corporations, you know, and when you get a corporation, you deep in signing contracts with the damn devil, if you don't know. I had my fictitious business license. I had my employer identification number. I had my Duns and Bradstreet number. I had all these numbers and contracts with the damn devil in order to have my corporation. People think I'm just some dumb motherfucker begging for chump change. No, I'm some person who get it, who trying to save his soul and your soul from hell. So you hear me say, or you heard me say in my recent video, the last damn video, matter of fact, I got rid of all my bank accounts and all my IDs and contracts with the devil is what I didn't add. With the devil, except one, and that's a driver's license. Because if you don't have at least that one contract with the devil, they will illegally seize your vehicle by force. I have the right to travel and I don't have an ID and you can't force me to get one. And the police seize their vehicle and harass the shit out of them. And you say by force seizes their vehicles. I can't really afford for the devil to do that because we live in the middle of nowhere and we would have to walk. And watch this. And they will throw you in jail and fine you and make you pay by force if you do not do business with the devil. Everyone should know that. You ain't free. Also, if you just pull you over and they ask you for ID, and they say if you don't have ID, they can jail you because they don't know who you are. You could be illegal or this and that and that. Don't say you're a citizen because you will say you're a citizen. You say you belong to the devil. That's why you got people saying that they sovereign. You can't even put citizen at the end because they tricked you. That they sovereign now and that they basically free men on the land. And, you know, if you don't know what that is, look up sovereign citizen or free man on the land, and then you'll start to understand what the hell I'm talking about here. And up until then, you confused as hell. You might be, unless you got some intelligence. They will stop you and ask you for ID if you're walking or riding a bicycle. If you don't have it, they will jail you for it. So you on prison planet. So I have that ID under duress, is what you say. That's your plea with God on the day of judgment when he asks you, why were you doing business with the damn devil? And he's going to ask you, you can say, I'm stupid, I didn't know. You knew that the government was wicked. You knew that the world was ruled by wicked men. And you know that that belonged to Caesar, and that belonged to Trump, and that belonged to all the dead presidents. You know that was they demonic shit. And you knew you were in the beast nations. You have no excuses. So I have that ID, what? Under duress. Go look up duress. When I'm forced to sign my signature from now on, because you can't buy or sell unless you sign or your signature, which is a contract with Satan. And I'm telling you the truth. Every time you sign, it's a contract with Satan. I scribble null and void on there. Scribble it. They can't say sign neatly. You know, they look at you like you're retarded when you do that. But I have to save my soul with my Lord. Or I scribble on there under duress, making it all invalid. Because that's what I'm signing. Null and void, that this contract is not valid. That's what null and void means. Is not valid. And under duress meaning that you're forcing me to do this shit. I don't have a choice because I have to save my life and eat. You know what I mean? Remember, the devil is speaking through these people, so they listen to their words because they're going to try to trick you into saying that you're the devil on the ID. So if they ask you, is that you on this picture? Now you see why the devil and the police ask you that. They unaware, but the devil through them is not unaware of what he's asking you, because when you say that's you, they had a right to assault you, if you don't know, and jail you, and harass you, and treat you like you they animals. You are their property if you don't understand how they looking at you, you livestock. You say yes, but the name is the fictitious business name. You say, that's my picture on there, but that's a fictitious business name allowing me to do business with the satanic state. And watch that motherfucker look at you puzzled like shit. Because the devil know that you know what the hell he trying to do. Revelations 13:17. In order that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You know what it is now. It ain't no stupid RDIF chip or where the fuck that is. If you're waiting for the misinformation RDIF chip, then hold your damn breath. It ain't finna happen. You took the mark when you were born and received it. Your parents made you take the mark unknowingly. Your stock number is on your birth certificate, and your stock number is on the stock exchange. They start doing business with you as soon as you was born. And what do you think a live birth is and a birthing? What do you think that is? That's animalistic, saying that you are a live animal birth in a birthing, which states you are owned by Satan and you are considered livestock by the government, if y'all don't know. And if you look at the laws and statutes, they are going to call you livestock on the laws and statutes. Animals. Giving them the power to do as they please with their animals. I didn't make any of this up. It's all true. Do your research and your due diligence and start by studying what a free man on the land actually is. This is Rap the News.